it will rule again. That's when they're going to come back. Tell this government, they came back with the corruption. No. When righteousness begin to rule, they can flood in Barbados. Tell them that.
Meet me on the road. You good?
Wise son, listen to the words of his father. Blessed be the humble, for they shall inherit this earth.
This is a wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful day to be up here. It's a wonderful day to let our voices be known what is going on in Barbados, so that the people know through our voices and through our feet what is going on in Barbados and what we need to have changed and what we need to have established. Now, as you notice, the police are not here as yet, so we're going to give them some time to get here because we can't move without them. So as soon as they are here and they give us the okay, we will start our march. Until then.
Don't give it up, don't give it up. Just live it up, just live it up. Just live it up, don't give it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Oh no. Get up, stand up. Don't give it up, stand up for your rights, yeah. Get up, stand up. And don't give up the fight. You're sick and tired of your hissing, schism. Born down and go to heaven in Jesus' name. You fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Cause now we see the light. What we gonna do?
How you know? I always try. That's danger.
Let we march. Barbados.
Time for people get up and make a bargain.
Time to wake
Now
up.
them come from country and town. Kick down Jericho wall.
Opposition fall in line.
Politicians run and ball. One by one.
Yeah, so just wait. They're going to give us 2 hours. No, just take it easy. Whenever time they come, they're going to give us the 2 hours. Hello. I was saying, where are you? Because it's like it's me and you on the truck today. But come in closer. Let's chat, guys. Let's come in closer.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Come in a little closer while we wait on them to come.
Come on, son.
Listen, folks. I just want to say to us that oftentimes when you are involved in something, when you are close, right? If you look at even your own lives, right? When you're close, when something is about to happen, all hell breaks loose. Is it not so?
Yes.
Not true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Is
is
it
true.
true?
It is true.
Darkest hour of
Come here, man. Yes, come here.
When you reach the mountain peak,
This lady here, you don't come. No, all right, come. I won't say anything. Go ahead, talk.
She said the darkest hour of the night is just before the dawn.
Yes. Don't. I want to say that. I want you to understand that, right? And that is what happened when I don't know if you know Lisa. No, the Facebook had me on for 6 months.
just before you went on?
Just as I was going on, right? Like about half an hour before. Right. But let me tell you something. At first it had me a bit because I built that up for all those years, and it doesn't just affect one, but all of my other accounts. Because I create a Facebook account for every film, right? So I've lost all my YouTube for my films already over this whole thing. I'm now, it seems like they want to take all of my, as I've accumulated people on my stuff. And it hit me a bit, you know? And then I sat there and said, okay, and Dave came, we held hands and we prayed. And by the time I turned on that thing to say, we're going live, hello Barbados, whatever I say, I'm telling you, I felt the power of God came on me. And it just went a whole different way. And I'm saying to us, something is about to change. Yeah? And it is going to, and I want to tell you something. If they have the way, they're trying to lock up people. Hear what I'm telling you. I keep seeing this thing. Right? I keep seeing this thing. On a serious note. We have to, yes, I know. Right? Yeah? A minute, I'm coming. Right? Can't we just get the truck out? Lined up, thank you. Right? So I'm saying to us, we have to get very serious about it.
That's what I was saying last week, Marcy, when I spoke. If you're going to be marching, you're going to keep it up, you're going to keep it up, you're going to keep it up. And look for attacks to happen, they're coming.
Yes.
They're not going to back down. My accounts are frozen in this country. I can't get anybody to be frozen since last
So
year.
get serious about it, folks. You understand what I'm saying? Very strategic with what we're doing, but understand what this is all about at this stage. Okay? So, anyway, I think Kathy prayed already.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't pray yet? Okay, Lisa, pray for us. I'm gonna pray, guys. Casper, morning. We're praying, guys. Guys, let us pray. Let us have a prayer. We're praying. She didn't realize. Go ahead.
Father, we come before you this morning. We thank you for this privilege of serving you, of ministering, Father, to your people and to the people outside. We thank you for this opportunity to serve. We ask your blessings, prosperity, and good success on this march this morning. We ask it in your one and only name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Right. So we're ready to line up. So we just go straight with the truck because we're.
I see people dressed in people jumping up, woman with child in hand, chipping behind a costume van. I see big truck keep coming down, kicking off heavy sound.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is again, as I said before, a beautiful day. So we are getting ready to go and we have prayed already. So blessings everyone. Oh, while we are walking the streets with your placards, please, if it's possible, turn the placards to face the cars and the people on the side. Because once we pass them, they can't read as fast, but they can, you know, the cars that are passing, be able to see what we are seeing. So keep it in mind. They need to read what we are saying, and they need to see our feet on the road. Blessings.
Please
is March number 15, Barbados.
16.
I feel a change coming. It's a long time coming, but a change is going to come. We are on the road of victory, correct? Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I feel it up. I feel the victory coming. The voice of the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God, sir. Give me a fist. Pump the fist. Yes, I feel it. There is a victory coming, Barbados. And I tell you, it is here. We are, sir, good morning, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? This is March number 15. And people say, why you keep marching? Why you keep marching? You're right. Yes, we keep marching. Yes, we keep marching. Why we keep marching? Anybody remember the Montgomery bus protest? Anybody? Hi, good morning, everybody. How you doing? You remember the Montgomery bus protest? Yes, with Rosa Parks, the little lady who decided to sit down on the bus. You remember that little lady that we are still talking about today? Hi, mommy, how you doing? Huh? Rosa Parks sat on the bus, and did you think it ended there? They were fighting for their constitutional rights. They were fighting, mommy, hello, for their constitutional rights. And guess what? They were, that protest, yes, daddy, that protest lasted 380 days. It's only 15 days we came out here. 16, I've been told, yes, the cameraman corrected me. 16 marches. And people think we should finish? We can't finish. The voice of the people is the voice of God. And when you're trying to stop the voice of the people, when you're trying to silence us, you're silencing the voice of God. And so today we are out here to talk about the cybercrime bill. You said, who are these people? We are the opposition in Barbados. We are the true opposition in Barbados. We represent the 260-something thousand of us in Barbados. We are the opposition. We represent the opposition, and we are saying that we will not support any bill that is going to infringe on our human rights and our constitutional rights. And so while we appreciate that we need to have a cybercrime bill, it's important that we fight cybercrime. It's important. But you see sections 19 and 23? No, man, that is dictatorship. That is dictatorship when you're telling me that if I do a post that offends someone or I embarrass somebody, good morning, mommy, how you doing? Yeah, they're trying to shut us up, you believe that? They're trying to shut us up. Huh? That we do a thing, and that's what they're telling them. We're going to do our thing. Huh? They're trying to stop us up. They're trying to tell us, if you do a post and it embarrasses anybody, then you could get 7 years. You knew that? 7 years or 70,000 Barbados dollars. Yeah, delayed surprise. Or 7 years if you wanted a post, or you comment on something on Facebook and somebody say they're embarrassed, their feelings hurt. You know how many times people post things on me? Hi, brother, how you doing? Post something on Facebook about me that I feel hurt. You think that because somebody posts something, your little feelings hurt, you have to pay $70,000 or 7 years in jail? 7 years? They don't want to lock up people. They want to lock up the voice of the opposition. And we are the opposition, the people. We are the opposition. We put them there. That's right, mommy, right? We put them there. They want us to stop us from talking. They have to hear from us. That's not why we're out here. We know you're at work, and you can't be out here. You have your stall, and you're taking a picture. Take a picture. Let me pause.
It can't always be good. It's going to be everything going to mix up.
There you go. They can't lock up all of us. So we come out here. When you see us out here, we're out here for you too. Yes? Because they want to lock us up and to shut down our voices. They put up surveillance cameras, you know that? All over Barbados, they have surveillance country. Regardless of who's in charge, we will always open our mouth and speak. You're right? Talking the truth? Always, and hear what they're saying. If you even talk the truth on Facebook or on WhatsApp, you put on something and it's truth, you could go to jail for 7 years or pay $70,000. And that is why we're here. We are the voice of the opposition, sir. How you doing? We're the voice of the opposition. Huh? We're not B, we're not D, we're not C, we're not whatever. We are Barbadians. We're citizens and we are here because we want to educate our fellow Barbadians to what is happening. Yes, we need a cybercrime bill, but when you're coming with sections 19 to 23, to try to shut us down and tell us, you know, so a show like ours that's on YouTube and Facebook, what are they going to do? If we come out and we talk against the government and we say something about, say, for example, the Honorable Wilfred Abrams, if I come out and I say something about him and he's offended by that, are you telling me then he could give a report to the police and I could end up paying $70,000 or they lock me up for 7 years in jail? Huh? What could, I see you laughing over there. Little lady put her hand on her kimber and she laughing, not you? Because it sounds like nonsense. And this is what they went and passed in the parliament. You understand? Right in the upper house and trying to pass it in the lower house. So when you see us out here, it's not because we don't have anything else to do. We are here because we are trying to educate. We're trying to inform you of what is happening in Barbados. That's why we are here. We are here and you said, look man, why don't you go and sit down and find something else to do? Rosa Parks. Everybody know Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks decided one day she was tired of the segregation on the bus. Remember Rosa Parks? And Rosa Parks go and sit down, plop down her bottom right there in the bus. Right beside the white people, and there was a big problem. And the protest lasted 380 days. And you're going to tell us why they're coming out here in the hot sun again? Because they're seeking to take our constitutional rights from us. We must speak, How are we doing? We must continue to speak. We must speak. Martin Luther King, how did we know about him? Because of his speeches. Did he offend people? I'm sure he offended people in his speeches. But but they're telling us in Barbados that if you offend somebody, if you humiliate them, if you embarrass them, this is section 20. If you humiliate them, if you embarrass them, you can pay $70,000 or 7 years in jail. Oh, I mean, this is crazy. Totally crazy. So we are here to say to you, Barbadians, wake up. Hi, Mommy. We're here to say to you, wake up. Wake up to what is going on here. Wake up to what is happening in Barbados. Over to Lumumba.
How everybody this morning? How the family this morning? How the loyal opposition this morning? How my family this morning? Great, yeah, feeling good. Marcia came out, and Marcia came in the spirit of Rosa Parks. She came in the spirit of Rosa Parks. I'm coming in the spirit of Shaka Zulu. I coming in the spirit of Steve Biko. I coming in the spirit of Winnie Mandela. I coming in them spirits. That's the spirits I coming into. And right now, she talked earlier about the cybercrime bill. And I feel that a lot of people is not really aware. It's not that they cover it up. So the people is not really, then they got the people with this whole festivities and everything, so they know what they're doing. But I give thanks for people like Marcia and the people that's out here every Saturday for coming out and keeping the consciousness, keeping it alive, regardless of how many people we as out there, we out here, and we gonna stay out here. And this crime bill, you see this crime bill, this cyber crime bill, as I said, Marcia spoke on it, and I also want to add on to the crime that's taking place in Barbados amongst our black youths. And I'm going to keep it clear, amongst our black youths, we ain't seeing no other youths in Barbados, Indians, whites, nobody that's dying every day in this country. We're not seeing it. And we acting like it's supposed to be normal. Even our Attorney General said that, why are we alarmed? Even the Attorney General is asking us, why are we alarmed at so many young black men being killed every day? Why are we alarmed? That's not our children? Those are not our children? I'm asking the question. Those are not our children. So why we should be alarmed? Nobody else's children is dying in Barbados. Our children, black children in Barbados, do not have a future. You know what their future is? They're actually thinking about death. That's what they're thinking about, dying. And we need to stand up as parents. We need to stand up as concerned that we born here. These are our children, and if we can't save our children, we might as well not even be alive. Every other race can save their children. Every other race is looking forward for a future for their children. What are we doing? We just standing back, and as the Attorney General said, why are you alarmed? This been going on. This been happening. Why are you alarmed? Well, we alarmed, and we gonna be alarmed, and we gonna let our voices be heard. The cybercrime bill, we are not going to take it. Marcia explained to you, $70,000 or 7 years in prison if they don't like something that you say. If they don't like something that you say. Could you believe that? And I remember doing that when they was running for office. If you look at the things that they were saying to the DLP, and I'm not into the DLP or the BLP, but I am a conscientious observer. And when they had the elections, they was calling Vandrell Stewart all kinds of names. He ugly, he this. I mean, they were saying everything on the internet. But now that the shoe is on the other foot, they got a problem with it. They have a problem with it. They don't want us to talk. They do not want us to talk. They want to silence us because of the corruption that's taking place. And they see the people is waking up, and the people is speaking out against the corruption. So the only weapon that they have now is to come with a cybercrime bill to silence us. That's what it's about. They want to keep hiding their corruption. They want to keep doing things behind our backs. They want to go and sign contracts and sign our lives away, and without telling us anything, and expect us to go for it. They did that with the They did that with it. They lied to the people of Barbados about the Many people is suffering, and many people have died because of this, and none of them, whether they're these or these, none of them have come out yet and addressed this serious issue. None of them. And until they don't see us as equal to them, even though they come from us. They feel that they could tell us anything and we just go for it. They feel that they could tell us, listen, go push that in your arm. I'm telling you, go push it in your arm. I said it because I'm the Prime Minister or whatever, and we're going to just go and do it. We ain't doing that no more. You can trick me one time. You can trick us one time, but you will never be able to trick us again. We know that you was a liar, and we know you was a liar, and you will continue to lie. We know that, and we're going to address it, and we're going to continue to address it. Regardless of what bill you come with, you cannot stop the voice of God. The voice of the people is the voice of God. I don't care what you try to do, you ain't gonna be able to stop this. Rastafari.
Everybody who need a child, Everybody, we need to live together. This would make the world a better place, you see. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Wake up all you teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who is coming up, and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. You gotta change your ways, you and me. Wake up, all you doctors, make the whole people well. They're the ones who suffer and catch on a hill. They don't have so very long before their judgment day.
And I pretended to be good at maths or English. I just pretended to care for people. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, Chick-Tight. You just heard the Prime Minister speak the truth for once. And I'm very serious about that. The Prime Minister just spoke the truth for once. Now, if the cybercrime bill passes, and I say that from this platform, and one of you record it and put it on the internet, then they can come for me and lock me up for 7 years, or make me pay $70,000, or both. Seriously? That is what we elect a government to do, a government to abuse us. But don't be surprised, because from the time this government came into power, they have been doing everything possible to destroy and demean the people of this country. First thing she did, brought the poor people out of their bonds. Then she went and get your fathers all in French. Tax break going back from 1968 to 2000. People who weren't paying taxes between 1968 and 2000. And then she went and taxed water. You imagine giving the people who own properties in Broad Street, so they went and checked, who own buildings in Broad Street and get the rent every month, and they weren't paying their taxes. Prime Minister write them off. But then she seeks to take taxes from the very poorest of the poor. And what they have done with the taxes, they put the taxes in the treasury. That money from the water bill that you pay every month, that does not go into the treasury where taxes are supposed to go. It goes to the water authority, and the water authority is to keep some and pay some to the Sanitation Service Authority. The Sanitation Service Authority barely get any effort or anything at all. That is criminal. I remember being in the Senate and pointed out to them, no, you cannot do that, that's against the law. So what they did, they went to change the law to make the the water authority a tax collector for the government. A tax collector for the government is called BRA. That is why the government took all of those agencies, licensing, land tax, custom, they want to put customs to get there, and put them under one umbrella, but they take out the water bill and decided that they're going to give it to their friends so they can spend the money. And that money is supposed to go and develop the Barbados Water Authority, helping to get clean water. Now ask the people in St. Lucie and St. John and St. George and some parts of the government if they get clean water yet. But we're getting $80,000 a month from that tax. $80,000 a month. Something has to give. Next thing they did, the government in the form of the Prime Minister, I believe it's clear that she locked me because she's already threatened me with a letter from her lawyers saying they're going to put me in court. Well, put me in court because they're telling the truth. This the AstraZeneca that was made in India on the monkey snot, to be correct, baboon snot. That's where it comes from. Then Indians didn't want to try it for themselves, and they give it to this big idiot we got here to bring the Barbados and try to with us. And when it didn't kill the people immediately, India then started to take the you also the new people in India walking and coming down the street, they cremate their bodies, most of them. The Hindu, they create, the more Hindu than anything else. And you will see people walking the street and tumbling down, and you have to burn them to get wood. They run the wood, they run the everything they couldn't find. This is to burn the people who do the cremation. They weren't sleeping, work 24 hours. They were dropping down in the streets. They didn't try to they gave it to the idiot that we got here, and she then bring the Barbados, and a few fools, like the chief medical officer, rather than do his duty professionally and say, no, we can't try it, he was bullied into allowing the Prime Minister to tell him to make medical decisions. He was the lawful authority in Barbados. And then what to do? To make it the most honorable. And honorable. Now, but you remember, it was supposed to see in work, so to do it with us. They put it on us. We, Barbadians, were the guinea pigs, and not me. You all were the guinea pigs because nobody in touch with me. I tell them straight, the only way any of that get anywhere near me is that I will walk into the clinic and a bottle drop and they walk through it. That's the close that will happen to me. None of that ain't getting in my body. Not while I am still alive and breathing. But I have friends and family who took it. I had a friend up there where they're being had, and my father, she took it, I begged her, I said, don't take that, it kills people. But somebody who told her, come on, Dad, you know everything. I don't know where everybody knows, I know there's been a lot of things. She went and took and let me tell you, 2 weeks prior to that, she went to the doctor. And the doctor said to her, heart good, very good. The only thing you want is a slight elevation of your cholesterol, but it is not enough to give medication. Then they decided to fix that. You know, the woman you want to follow after that, 2 weeks after that. With no medical problem except for slightly elevated cholesterol level, and she went to there is the door near her. So many others have died. Let me just tell ourselves. So many others have died. And so many are sick and can't do anything for themselves, who were just healthy a few weeks ago. And the government has not acknowledged it. I remember when the Prime Minister was trying to coerce people to take he said, if they don't take the anything happen, I can ask them, but I can dare me to help you, that idiot. I don't know what she can help me, was she the father? That she can help me after death? Because she just opens her mouth and she talks foolishness most of the time. But because it's so pretty, you people come and say, oh, the Prime Minister, to talk pretty nonsense. And we bought into it. We bought into her nonsense. We bought into her nonsense, and we are suffering for it. And all of this, she wants to go overseas the international court to give herself a profile that she would be able to become the Secretary General of the United Nations. So she is putting everything in place to ensure that she makes friends with everybody. All I want to do experiments on water for the very day. And she tells us about very water, according to the motion, 8 o'clock forever. Make it a thought to be very well. I'm out to be carried from forever. What is it there to be done? You imagine every conceivable thing. It's a great building of ours. Can't overseas too, but they want to implement it. The elite ours, again, it's not ours. But she wants to make friends at our expense. She wants to make friends at our expense, no matter what. She travels Barbados to make sure that she does good in the national community. And you see all those ads and those commercials and whatever they call them about her. She made sure that they are done. Get her people to do them. To try to make herself look good. She doesn't even work in the national community, but she doesn't wear a lot home. Tell me, you want to Prime Minister who out there every other week, she spends less time in Barbados than any Prime Minister we've had before. Trying to make friends in the national community, so it will work for her at the resident Secretary General. It is all about the moment. Not about us. We elected a government with the understanding that it will be better than the last. But I do not know of any government that was worse than this one. Take back. Tell me. I'm following the law, you hear. And I have not seen a government that was this bad. We always have governments that military have a piece off the top. But in the Canada, the piece off the top, they're taking off all the way down to the middle. And they want all for themselves. They're becoming fabulously rich. A lot of paupers, they worked back before the election, and now you hear they're rich. They're rich by selling visas to do all kind of nonsense in this day. But God is not asleep. God is not asleep. I'm finished up. So I'll be back.
Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. We are here this morning representing the 260-something thousand Barbadians. We are a sample of this country. And we are saying, what are we saying today? We are out here representing freedom of speech and freedom of expression. We are out here saying no to censorship, no to sections 19 to 23 of the cybercrime bill. Insults. Humiliation. Anxiety. Annoyance. Inconvenience. Annoyance. Emotion. Listen. Lisa, come and tell us and let the people report it. Emotional distress. You believe that? Listen to me, Broad Street. Those of you listening, if you were to make a post with any of those things that causes emotional distress, anxiety, embarrassment, humiliation, is $70,000 or 7 years in jail or both. And that is why we are here on the road this morning. Listen, Franklin, we could be doing anything else. There's so many things we could be doing, but we have come out this morning to warn Barbados, to educate Barbados about the cybercrime bill. This is March number 16, and we represent freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and we say no to censorship. Can you imagine if Martin Luther King was censored? Can you imagine if he couldn't speak? All those speeches that we are repeating today. Can you imagine? We had Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks decided that she was going to sit down on that bus because of her constitutional rights. Because of her constitutional rights. She wanted to preserve the constitutional rights of black people. And it took them 380 days. 380 days for them to recognize what it is that they were fighting for them to achieve it. And I say to Barbados today that change is coming. Change is here. Change is here. Yes, $70,000 or 7 years in jail or both because of a post on social media. This is what they are proposing. Yes, there's cybercrime bill in various parts of the world. But I tell you, Barbados' bill is one of the most draconian, and we are not surprised because we are heading towards dictatorship. That is what is happening. Do you know that they have all these surveillance cameras all over this country? It's almost like this is becoming, they want this to become little China. And they want us to forget all about it. The festivities crop over in the air and they come and we're going to enjoy ourselves with World Cup and all kinds of things for us to forget about it. We can't forget about it. And I don't know if you've read the newspaper and you've seen what the Bar Association has said about it. The Bar Association is saying that if those clauses remain, that they're going to have a lot of challenges in the court system because it's against the constitutional rights of Barbadians. That is what is happening in this country, and that is what we represent. This is March number 16, people. Those of you over there at the market, the Broad Street Mall, good morning to those at the Broad Street Mall. We wish you all the best as you're planning your trade. But we want you to know, we want you to be careful of the cybercrime bill. Sections 19 to 23, they're planning to lock us up for social media posts that would cause them to feel humiliated or embarrassed. You believe that? Or if they feel anxiety. That is what is happening in this country, and that is what we are speaking against. They are trying to take our freedom of expression. And when we want you to do good business this morning, we want you to be able to understand about the cybercrime bill, that the very Bar Association lawyers that are saying that there's something wrong with it. Has nothing to do with me. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about speech. We're under attack right now in Barbados. We're seeming to want to go full-blown dictatorship. And we're here to warn you, Barbados. We represent the morning army. We represent the 260,000 of you. Some of you at work, you're shopping this morning. Everybody in there at Woolworths, hello. Everybody, yes, I see you waving. Everybody in there, yes, we are here to warn you, hear me, about this cybercrime bill. There's sections in there, 19 to 23, that is saying that if we make a post or if we say anything on social media that causes people to feel insulted or anxious or embarrassed, we could pay all of us in Barbados $70,000. You know about it? Did you know about that? $70,000 or 7 years in jail or both. That's what this government is saying. Don't you realize with a law like this, they will remain in power forever? Because nobody will ever want to criticize them. Because nobody don't want to silver bangles on their hand and behind bars. Huh? That is what they're trying to do. To go full-blown dictatorship on us here in Barbados. But we're going to let them know it can't happen around here. Not about here. Yeah? Not about here. Yeah, that is what they want to happen here in Barbados.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Marcia just said that she will lock us up. Dear only us, if you do, and your children. Let me tell you something. I have posted probably 10 things on the internet so far in my lifetime. But you have children that post them every day. Now let me tell you, if you don't want your children to go to jail, save up the money. Or let the government know that you're standing for this. They took you up two options. Agree to it and save $70,000 for your children. If you got 2 children, then you know that's $40,000. Or not be able to see them for 7 years unless you get a billion and you like in prison. That's what it's all about. This damn woman thinks that she's a dictator and she wants to make sure that we in Barbados serve her. And she's done everything possible to make sure that everything is in her hands. Just recently, we appointed a new Chief Justice. Her buddy, her friend, her father's little minion, and they made him Chief Justice of Barbados. But let me tell you, he was telling people since June last year, he's going to be the next Chief Justice. Before the job was advertised, before anybody got interviewed, he knew. So he was a sham that he has created in Barbados, that she's created in Barbados to get her way. She maneuvered her person to be commissioner of police. She maneuvered her person to be the top of the black court. She maneuvered her person to be Chief Justice. So you know, it will be futile and useless to stand up to her and work and you want to have her out. And you will have only yourself to blame because we warn you. The Bar Association warned you. Don't pay me no mind, I know nothing. I checked with the lawyers and Barbados who said that there's nonsense, that it is contrary to the law and unconstitutional law and everything. Talk to them. They don't know what to me. I think all this is embarrassing and myself, I'm afraid of all those who talk about it. This is the Bar Association. Listen to them. This government intends to blame sheep out of the people of Barbados. They just go along like sheep and take whatever they dish out. Well, I ain't taking it. I don't take anything. I ain't taking it. If you're willing to be abused, you're willing to suffer in silence, that's up to you. I can't force you. But I can tell you what you are in for. You are in for poverty, disease, because they introduced a lot of diseases in Barbados to experiment against us. Everything that this government has done has not been in the best interest of the people of this country. It was in the interest of Lemoli's ambition to become an international superstar. And the thing is, don't say, well, don't take a seriously, no. They just want a little black idiot. But let's get a big black idiot. You know, but no, I'm serious. They just want a little house nigger. And she's very damn. I was speaking earlier, why would people out in your side where people are dropping down dead in their countries say to you, we love Barbados so much, we're going to get them the vaccine first? Indians? I don't worry about it like that. I have many of friends, lots of them. And I can tell you, you really feel that the Prime Minister of India cares more about the people of Barbados than he cares about the people of India, and that he would try to save Barbados first, and then only the jackass would believe that. The were in Barbados waiting to be approved. They weren't even approved yet when we got them. They were here in Barbados. We accepted them a few days before the World Health Organization said they were good to use. And the day after, and the government approved them, the day after, we were putting them in people's arms. Compliments of Mayor Martin. She won't kill you. She wants to kill you. That's the only thing conclusion can come to. That damn foolish woman. And you people talking about Mayor cares. And then cares, they like all the ass says cares. She's scary as hell.
It's the money.
Right?
Everything but money.
But when she is finished with you, all you will have to do is head to the welfare department or the armed house or the district or whatever the following days, because she's going to tax you, carry all the money, destroy you, make you sick, do everything. And these people are saying to you, that's okay, but it's not okay for me. Let me finish with I don't have minutes to be time being, what they want to talk about. Another clown, one called Bill Marshall. He is the Attorney General of Barbados. Possibly the worst Attorney General any country has ever had. I'm not talking about any Commonwealth, I'm talking about in the world. This gentleman decided to open his mouth a couple days ago and said that the killings, my word not his, I'm paraphrasing, that killing all these fellas in the big thing because my name is his son. The man's son. But these are the same people who was out there pretending to care about the same criminal element and decided that they're going to give them something called a peace program. But let me dig into this peace program for you. This is serious. They know who the criminals that were committing the crimes, they know who they are. That is why they can pick up the phone and call them and tell them they talk. Now, if you know about people who are committing crimes, the person to deal with them is the Commissioner of Police. You call the police. We don't go there and try to solve the problems ourselves. Anytime I talk, I home in my bed. Anytime. I hear a fellow in my yard, I ain't going out there for me calling police, that's their job. So who make you believe that it's their Motley and Corley and their Martin or whoever else job to come up there and set up programs to hide criminals away from the police? That is what they have done. But when I tell you that some of these same people, I'm not going to call any names, were banned from entering Dodge prison because they tried to smuggle in drugs for their boyfriends. Yeah, this happened. Now I understand that that person is a big up in this country and I think even elected, but I'm not too sure yet. I won't call the names. banned from entering the prison because he tried to smuggle in dope for his boyfriend. No, he's a big boy in this country. That is who we have. So that is how come they know who the criminals are, because they were among them. And let me tell the police who the criminals are. They're going to have a program and pay them not to commit crime. They won't kill the people. And all that is their recipe for disaster. Because if you have people in one section of Barbados killing people, shooting up people's house, raping and doing what they have to do, and the government says, let me give you some money to stop. And they fall off a little bit. But the other people in the other communities, they say, you know something, we ain't got no job. So let me go and tell them, shoot up some people house too. So what the government has done, without any foresight, any common sense, was to put the environment in there for people in other communities to apply for these programs too. And that means that some mother will be holding her belly for her little boy. Because it's always a little boy who was occupying that room for 9 months. But most of the men have them in a little room. Look at them at all, so they don't care for anybody's children. I'm very serious. This is a government that brought ideas.
They never had ideas.
Yeah, that was win the government, and they did. After that, they run everything. They got a clue. And all they're doing is trying to destroy this country for their own sake. I think we're talking about buildings now, so let me hold up a little bit.
Whoa! Look at people, you make me wanna jump around the place. I want to bend my waist, jumping up and down, even on the ground, jumping in the van and raising my hand. Hear me people say, yeah man, when the song sweet, oh na na na, time to start the session, time to celebrate. One love in the region, strictly love no hate. Everybody jumping in love and unity. Jump up everybody, jump and let me say, just can't wait for festival when they pass a day. Jump around let me hear you. Just can't wait for festival when they pass a day. Jump around let me hear you. 'Cause you make me wanna jump around the place. I want to bend my waist, jumping up and down, even on the ground, jumping in the van and raising my hand. Hear me people say, what's the chance? Oh na 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 na, yeah man. Love you all. When you see the vendors selling the seafood and the masqueraders, put me in the mood. All of the promoters, musicians and the press, all the radio DJs, just pick up the chairs. Just can't wait for festival when the bands are there. Jump around let me hear you. Just can't wait for festival when the bands are there. Jump around let me hear you. 'Cause you make me wanna jump around the place. I want to bend my waist, jumping up and down, even on the ground, jumping in the van, I'm raising my hand. Hear the people say,
Yes, give it up for yourself. Give it up for yourself. Let me say it here. Give it up for yourself for being out here. We didn't have to be out here. We chose to be out here. We had a lot of things we could have been doing, but we chose to be here because we know the importance of being here. Yeah, and we still, and the sister said, we coming, and we coming, and we coming. Listen, also give it up to Caswell. Look, I watched this brother Caswell. I watched Caswell doing his thing with the workers' union, how he getting the people together, getting the people to start to stand up and speak out. Brother Caswell, you're doing a great job, brother. And Marcia, Marcy is doing an excellent. I mean, everybody on the team is just doing what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody, including you. Because it's you that's making this happen, not me, not Marcia. It's y'all that's making this happen. It's y'all that's seeing that, listen, something is wrong. It's y'all that's seeing that. And y'all, I mean, everybody can't speak at one time, so y'all chose us. I say, listen, y'all speak for us, but I hope that we are speaking what you all truly feel. And I can see that we speaking what you truly feel because you're out here. But we can't start talking about this and I'm going to hit on it again. Because I don't think it hit home yet. I don't think we fully realize what this woman have done. This woman have, listen, police officers are dropping because of this. People in the hospital are dropping because of this. Nurses, doctors, I mean, you name them. I ain't heard of politicians yet, but I'm saying, but nurses, doctors, people that work in ordinary people, because she told the people it is okay, it is safe to go and take this. And now that the effects, now that we see the effects of it, we can't hear anything from anybody. We can't listen. Every day, they call it excessive deaths. Excessive deaths. Every day I turn around, everywhere I walk, you hearing somebody drop out. Somebody drop out. Somebody gone today. Somebody was here with me today and they're gone tomorrow. I mean, this is what we hear. And nobody, same person that told us that it was safe to go and take it, now we're not hearing anything for them. So what they're telling us, when you think about this, and this ain't got nothing to do with politics, this ain't BLP or DLP, because everybody took that beyond me. So we say that you willingly led the people to their slaughter. You willingly led the people to their slaughter, and you expect the people to sit back and just die silently. But no, we ain't going out like that. We gonna speak out. We gonna speak out regardless of what we are going to stand on our truth. And what is taking place in Barbados is not right. What is taking place with black people in Barbados is not right. And we have the right not to listen, all that fear, all that, we gotta set aside all that fear. If you truly believe in God, you ain't got no fear, man. If you truly believe in God, see, I talk about truly. If you truly believe in God, you have no fear in man. None. None. So don't come and tell me, I don't want to hear it. I just want to see people standing up. They can't do, what they can do to 260,000 people? The prison could only hold 1,200. So what can they do if 260,000 people get up and say to this woman that enough is enough? What can she do? And that's what we got to do. We got to tell this woman, we have to say, what amazes me, I see big men fighting for this woman. Big men that's supposed to be, like got muscles and fighting for this woman, can't talk. When this woman around, people can't talk. I see gangsters, so-called gangsters, can't talk. Something wrong. You think she could come around me and I don't talk? You think she could come around me and I don't talk? So that's why I say I don't understand what is going on. Y'all have to get out of this fear. Get out of this feeling like she's so powerful that she can do this and do. The only power on this planet is God Almighty. The only power. Everything else is illusionary. All powers that you see, that you can see, is illusionary. Witchcraft, like my friend said, witchcraft. I don't care witchcraft she working with. Witchcraft, the left craft or the right craft, they can't do nothing to me. For listen, I am on the right craft. I am on the right craft. So I don't care nothing about she witchcraft. That don't faze me. And listen, her with bust if she even tried to think about doing something to the people here. I'm telling you that. I am telling you that. She knows what she's playing with. She knows what she's doing. And she knows how far she can take it. And we ain't going to allow her to take it no further. We're not going to allow these things to happen, this cybercrime bill. I mean, when you turn around, they're experimenting in our children in school. Are we supposed to sit back and accept that? Then we supposed to accept that you telling us, go get an ID. Go get an ID. And we ain't supposed to question why we supposed to get that ID. I mean, you got these people in the world thinking that you run this country, but you don't run this country. You don't. We run things. We run things. And let these people know that we run things. Yes, I wish all these people work for us. All of them work for us. And we got to start acting like they employing us and know who we really is. Know who we really is. Stop letting these people lie and stop accepting their lies. When you see and you know that they're lying, these lies are hurting people. These lies ain't just little lies. These lies, people are dying because of these lies. People are sick because of these lies. People don't have no money because of these lies. People are in poverty because of these lies. The youths are getting killed. All black youths getting killed in the streets because of the lies that these people are telling. So we're going to answer this. We're going to make them answer. We're going to make them know, listen, because they like to say this is BLP and BLP. We ain't into that. Listen, we about justice. And justice has no political persuasion. Justice don't have nothing to do with BLP or BLP. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And right now, the way this country is going and the way the people are suffering, it is wrong what these people is doing. And we got to stand up, because if we don't stand up, we're going to become extinct in this little island called Barbados.
Barbados, we represent the 260,000 Barbadians. We are the opposition people. 260,000 of us and plus. We represent the opposition. And today, we are defending freedom of speech. We are defending freedom of expression. I want everybody, say after me, everybody, come on. I know the sun beating down, but you know we're still full of energy. Everybody say freedom of speech. I can't hear you. Freedom of expression. Freedom of speech. Freedom of expression. 70,000. 7 years. Again, 70,000. 7 years. Because that is what? That is what the cybercrime bill, that's what we are here to educate you about. That 70,000 and the 7 years, or both. That they're trying to tell us that if we were to make a post, hello darling, if we were to make a post on social media, right? Whether Instagram or wherever, yeah? Barbadians, all of us, yeah? If any of us were to make a post on social media that causes people to feel anxious, to feel embarrassed. If you write a post that if somebody feels that humiliated, hurt, any of those things, we will have, guess what the bill says, 7 years, everybody said 7 years. I can't hear you. Or 70,000. That's what we're here to talk to you about, the cybercrime bill. Let me hear the people say cybercrime bill. Cybercrime bill. Everybody say cybercrime bill. Cybercrime bill. No to the cybercrime bill. 70 years. I mean 70,000. Or 7 years. 7 years in jail. And let's tell the people why. Let us everybody, come on, we all getting involved. Anxiety, let me hear you say anxiety. Embarrassment. Injury. Give me some more. Hurt. Emotional distress. hang the sun hot. While we are out here today, it's about that cybercrime bill that they're trying to pass to make it into an act, mommy. Yes, you have children? You have children? There you go. So if she goes on social media and writes something, mommy, that causes somebody to feel any kind of hurt or embarrassed or anything like that, might not be her, but she could type. And if she types something, you know what will happen? Somebody could go to the police if this bill is passed and become an act. And you will have to pay $70,000. And if you have 3 children and they do that, you know, children, they're a little mischievous, right? And something like that happen, what's going to happen? That's according to this bill, if they have their way, and that's why we're out here, okay? Yes, we're not going to be and we're not going to be. Yes, God bless you. Bless you. You have a good Saturday. That's why we're out here. We want you to understand that. It's about the cybercrime bill. You heard about the cybercrime bill? It's in Guyana too, you know. I see some Guyanese out here too. I see some Guyanese out here too. You know that it's in Guyana too? Like they just locked up a talk show host in Guyana. Locked him up. The police came and arrested him because somebody came on his program and said something against the government, against a government official. The police, yes, the police went to his house and locked him up. He's out on bail right now. And that's what they want to do right here in Barbados. And that's why we are here this morning. That is why we're here educating you on the cybercrime bill and saying to you, be aware. Yes, we need a cybercrime bill, but there are sections in it that's very dangerous for us. Because what they're trying to do is to create a little dictatorship in Barbados. Yeah? And we are here to educate you on this. And let me hear the loyal opposition again. Say 7 years. Come on, man. Don't get weak. 7 years. 70,000. 7 years. Or 70,000. Yes, darling, it's 7 years or $70,000. You can kill a man. That's what the lady said. You could kill a man and get less. Yes. 7 years or $70,000. That is what it is. That is what it is. We're here to talk about the cybercrime bill. We're not no B, we're not no D, we're not no P or T or whatever else. Okay? God bless you.
I'm pretending to be good at my smart English. I just pretend to care about people. Good at my smart English. English. Pretending to be good. Hey, pretending to be good. Pretending to be good. Hey, pretending to be good. Hey, just pretending to care about people. 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 Pretending. I like pretending to be good at my smart English. I'm just pretending to care about people. I like pretending to be good at my smart English. I'm just pretending to care about people. I'm pretending to be good. I like pretending to be good at my smart English. I'm just pretending to care about people. I like pretending to be good at my smart English. I'm just pretending to care about people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I play that song to remind you that if I say straight from the horse's mouth or the ass's mouth, no, that would be considered insulting, but it will not be a crime. If the bill passes, they can lock up me for saying so. You tell me something, honestly. Let me talk to you. You really feel happier and better since me came into power? Thank you. Thank you very much. Lady over there saying, no, they won't go home. I feel so too. You know, trust me. This is my observation and this is my belief. There is nobody in Barbados other than people who are very close to Barbados, everybody that is happy about what is going on in this country. Because they are getting the jobs, they are getting the contract, and the people who went up there and jump up and keep noise for them, suffering at $500 a week. They give them $500 a week, refuse to pay national insurance for themselves to get sick. But you are giving your friends and family and God knows who else, I don't want to call it, friends, family, and you know what, a lot of money, $20,000, $15,000. And now you can run and say we got back pay them and get a 20% increase on top of that. If her friend getting 20%, you walk free. Yeah, you walk free. This young lady said that when her increase was that she get $81 and 51 cents. Alright? But her people getting 20% of their salary. Dating back to 2020. That is what you voted for. But sorry, you didn't vote for that. You thought you were voting for good governance. But you didn't get good governance. You got a person who was out there trying to serve themselves and trying to look out for themselves and family. Nobody can tell me now that you're Miss Randall. I am sure you would prefer Randall what he was doing than what is happening now. But it's too late for Randall to come back. Because it's really bad. And he embarrassed. Now if they had done, if the Dems put a bill in place, like the cybercrime bill, Randall had all them locked up. Mayor all the way through. She did everything that she's now calling a crime. Everything that she did to win the government of Barbados, she did. She embarrassed, she defamed, she did all kinds of things to people of Barbados. And it was good. Because she had one goal in mind, to project and to elevate Mayor what's her name, Motley. We fell for it. I didn't want to be. I didn't. I knew her. I saw where she was going. And I tried, I talked to her. You know, but I don't want to say I told her so, but I did. And now we are suffering as a result of her behavior. And she's making it worse. Tell me the last time you went to the supermarket. If you do let me go into the supermarket monthly, you would see that the thing you bought last month got a few cents more price this month. And the next month, every month, she was supposed to control prices. She was supposed to do all those things. And you bought into it. And you jump up and say, man cares. I can't it scares. And she said that she only protected her people. Those words came from her mouth in the House of Assembly, in our sacred and august chamber. She said so. I hope you remember. The next time she come at your house, tell you what say you want to tell them. Tell them so. We are not happy, Mayor Motley. We are not happy that you go and live Barbados and every day you let Barbados get $1,000 a day and we can't buy none of the eat. We are not happy. Poverty is so rife in Barbados right now. I have never seen it so bad. Because people tell me that the worst in 1937. I was in 1937. I was here. I have never gone to hungry. And my father was very prolific. He had 15 of me. And God knows whoever else, I don't know, but he cleared 15 of us. And I had never gone hungry one single, but that's not true. I tell me I had to go to the doctor for x-rays and they give me castor oil and tell me I can't eat half the thing. So I went to hungry that night. That's the only time. That is the only time I've been to sleep hungry. Last night I'm in the show finished when I cook. I put cassava and trust me, it is good. My family better off. My father worked in the plantation, my mother worked in the plantation. I cut canes during the crop. And my brother look at my father one and tell me that he real like you gonna come here and cutting canes. I cut canes. I carry cow down. I never even see hungry, but I cow down used to go and make a manure for the crops that my father was planting. So I would come up with a gold spoon in my mouth, let me a motley.
She don't know how to drink sweet water.
So she don't know how poor people, she can't relate to poor people. So when people telling me, okay, get to my office this week, and he told me, he said, you know how, he asked me if I could do some work. I said, I'm going to work there, we're going to thing. He said, but I need help. I got 2 children, one is a couple of months old and the other is 5. And they're home and they're crying. And then he started crying. He won't work, you know. Can't find work. Because if you find work around these people, it can be working in the botanical gardens, cutting down bush or doing something, while she is giving the jobs to her friends, most of whom are not qualified to do the jobs. But she doesn't care. She don't care how much you get. Once she can come and carry you out the source and give you a plate of food every year, you think that that's good enough. And that is satisfactory. But let me tell you, if that is what you want, go for it. If this is not what you want, Foster, if this is what you want, go for it. If you don't want it, let her know. Let her know. Let her know in no uncertain terms. And you're going to tell she's over the next election comes. Because that is the time when they want to speak to us, you know. And that's when they really care about us for those few weeks before election. I want you to tell them, look, don't step foot on my property or I can call the police for you. You're trespassing. And it's only unfortunate now the boys don't get pulled because they keep on for them fun. You got her? Trust me, we did not vote for what we are getting. We voted for better, but we threw away better. And because Motley was telling us it was not good, she was telling us that the Dems were the worst thing in the world. But we can see who's the worst thing in the world. They want to change all our little children, boys and girls, into unisex, or what do you call it? Transgender and all kind of stuff. You're going into the schools. And this is something that the government agreed to. This is something that the body went and at the school and get a head teacher to do. This was discussed in cabinet and agreed to in cabinet. And they went and asked their children, if you were a girl, you prefer to be a boy, and not the boy that you prefer to be a girl, and not to feel certain way about other people. That's what they're interested in doing. They want to turn our children into perverts like them. And you are not standing up for it, you know. When that happens, you should happen in court. I'm very serious. There is nowhere on God's earth that a government should be getting that close into people's business. One, and the thing is to ask the children, the other question is like, how many children is it, how many from the government backroom, the government, all kind of stuff. They wanted to work out who was the poorest ones so they can target them with a little gift. So that next thing you know, you got a lot of little boys walking out the place calling himself her. That should have been their last week in office. They weathered that storm. They weathered the storm for carrying away the taxes and giving it to the rich people. They weathered that storm. They weathered the storm and they went off billions of dollars to their family and friends And a few people were not family and friends that had they got through because they couldn't pass a bill and say, not as well. So some people got away, but the object of that bill was to make sure certain people, and I hear people say, my father, but you couldn't owe the government millions of dollars and then make you serve. So as soon as they were off that thing, they then turn around and call this Elliot. You realize what is happening? This is a motley fiefdom. She believes she owns this place and she can do whatever she likes. And she told me just like your grandfather. Well, the only difference between she and your grandfather is that she can't get nobody pregnant all over the city. Because he had children in every community in Barbados, in the city, sorry. And he turned around and used the money that was given by the British government, they call it grant and aid funds. He ended up giving his children, and when he died, well, the children that he claimed, not the ones that he got from the women out, he said, $40,000 when he died, each of them got in the bank, over $40,000. You know $40,000 in the 70s, how much money that was? Let me give you an example of what $40,000 is like. I used to get $150 a day to buy lunch in the 70s when I went to school. And that used to buy a rice in school for 25 cents at Commerce School canteen. You understand what I'm talking about? So you can get rice in school for myself. But so you understand the value of $40,000? I got this work. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, every day I see when the first house anytime we got to so fast. They got my rice. I leave my rice on the door. And then the teacher wants to keep on talking like that, you know. I want to learn that, I want my food. 25 cents. In 1970, 71, 72, 73, them kind of years, that was 25 cents from the school canteen. So you imagine how much rice the children would be able to buy for 40,000. That's what her family is in for. Corrupt, vile behavior that she has. And what? When people were suffering during the COVID, people want food. And she went into the places in Bridgetown and get the people to buy, give them the expired stock that they couldn't sell because the sell-by date is gone, and put them in packages and give it to poor people. Now I want you to buy the corned beef for me that got Arabic right, and I didn't know it's corned beef right over the can. The only reason I know it's corned beef because corned beef, you know corned beef cans got a particular shape. Where we get corned beef from, they got a trademark shape for the corned beef can. You wouldn't know? They went and they bought the expired stock and give it to people, get the defense force to walk out and put it on people's steps even if you don't want them. Because they want to know, right? They want you to believe that you get something from them. Now everyone want food. I want to buy my food, give me the money. You want to give me $100 in food. Let me choose what food I want. You don't put things in front of some bloody stuff people don't eat. But that is what they do. They want you to be beholden to them. To feel that, okay, I give you something, so the next time around, we give you X. They don't give you anything that belongs to them. They spend government money and they spend it on their friends because then their friends were able to take the expired stock that will have to send to bank of $400 and give it to the poor people in Barbados. That is what they did. They gave you garbage. They gave you garbage to eat. And they're talking about the care. She was correct. She said she wanted to pretend to care about people. Those were her words, not mine. So when she comes around the next time saying, we did this for you, we did next for you, and we will ask you, and what did you do for yourself during all this time? She is getting more than the people of Barbados. It is about her ambition. I tired of this woman, you know. And I can tell you, finally, I go back and say, go find the everyone's to be carried. We don't know that if you are in your home and this bill is passed, and you on your computer, you can hear him knocking at the door, and it will be a policeman saying that they suspect that you will break the law on your computer. That is provided for in the act. So let me tell you something. And the police can tell the police too. You want children. And your child might be home. And let me tell you, you might not be going in force. So when they go for your child, you want to start to pray in the session and raise your hand and hope the sergeant, I think sergeant get overruled by the superintendent, who was already overruled by the commissioner. So it affects all of us. None of you are going to be immune from this draconian piece of legislation. None. Of course, you will have to be one of the minions and the people who serve with the Advocacy party and who will spend the money on. Other than that, your children are going to be criminals. You know the criminals from me, I can tell you why. Because if you lock up me for 7 years, I'm going up the doors and I'm going to organize the food strike. Trust me on that. So they don't want me in there. I can get the prisoners to strike. So they don't want me in there. I say, you are not. Not up in office, I can be a prisoner, so I can get the prisoners to go to food bag and they're going to organize the food strike. So they don't want me in there. They want me out. Don't know about me. They will pay me to leave. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I said enough. I hope that you're listening.
something? We should be proud of ourselves today. Did you see the energy of the people on the street? Did you see the energy of the people on the street? The spirit of freedom is catching. They are catching it. The message of freedom, they're catching it. And we said we are not afraid. You afraid? You afraid? We are not afraid. This is a march about freedom. Can I hear it again? Freedom of speech. Freedom of expression. That's what we're defending. Next week, guess what? We have a speaker that is going to join us. Paying his own airfare to help us right here in Barbados from Trinidad. Senator Nakid told me this morning. He says, Marcia, I'm coming down to spend Saturday and Sunday with you in Barbados. Huh? Right here, Senator Nakid is coming down from Trinidad. From Trinidad. And listen, this message of freedom, we're sending it right across the Caribbean region. You hear what I tell you? Right across. So next week, Saturday, same time, same place, and we're bringing somebody with us. Huh? Because it's about freedom. So can we hear the chant again? One more time. Freedom! Freedom! Freedom of speech! Freedom of expression! And we're going to see it tomorrow night on the Marcia Week Show. We're not on YouTube. We're not on Facebook, so we're only on YouTube right now. Okay? No roadside parliament tomorrow, so don't go down to Hastings Rock. Alright? So we're going to be online tomorrow, and then Saturday, same place, same time, Senator Nakid will be with us, and then the Sunday is roadside parliament. Prepare yourself. Freedom, people, freedom, freedom. Listen clearly. No roadside parliament tomorrow. I know we're eager to come together. You saw we're eager, the loyal opposition eager and committed, but we're not meeting tomorrow. We're gonna meet next week. Alright? So it's the 22nd and the 23rd. 22nd, same time, same place. Yes, and 23rd is where? Where's the 23rd? Hastings Rocks. Yes. Alright? So we will see you then, all right? Bless her. Bye-bye. We build a formidable foundation. Our leaders done well, from town to Fondel, and it all started with free education. Take a look at this.
Any person who wants to bring donations, come to Kathy at the front in the red scarf. Anyone who has donations for the next march and the next roadside parliament, bring your donations to the front. This is the movement of the people, by the people, for the people.